Or should I say I'm going to play this and then I'll give you my response afterwards? Let me get it up here.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You slapped 2 minors.
2 minors. I would like for both of them to come stand right next to me right now.
Here's one. Who's the other kid? Who's the other kid?
No, he was just sitting. She get him. Smack.
Okay. I would like to see him right now.
I'm right here.
But he's gone. He's scared.
I'm right here.
Maybe pass that off to somebody else.
What was the reasoning behind it?
Yo, because she somehow talked over her name or something.
Why did I smack you?
I don't know. For no reason. I was just standing there. Girl, not swimming, by the way.
Let's be real.
Hey, call the cops. Just call the cops. Right. Come on. What the
I know.
Yo. We could. Yo.
Hey, what the You're tripping, bro.
Okay. So, So I've seen that video a couple times this morning, and it doesn't get any easier to watch. But after watching it and after watching a couple other reactions to it, I figure I'd give my response. Here's the part that I believe most reactions are skipping over. So, for one, they're playing the short version. I don't know if it's clickbaity or what, but probably. But for one, they're playing the short version. So a lot of people are reacting to a shorter version of that. It doesn't make it any better. I'm just giving some context here. Earlier in the video, the accusation is made, you slapped 2 minors. That's what the guy with the braids is saying to the girl, you slapped 2 minors. Her response matters because she doesn't run, she doesn't deflect. She says, bring them here, essentially. She says something to the effect of, I would like for both of them to come stand right next to me right now, or something like that. To me, that's not avoidance, that's confronting a claim. And the guy holding the camera says, I'm right here. Which she responds, well, maybe pass the camera off and come stand right next to me. So it appears that she's asking the guy holding the camera to give somebody else the camera, not to stop filming, but let's confront this or address this directly in front of the camera. She asked the kid who was holding the camera, why did I smack you? His reply is, I don't know. I was just standing there. And then another kid that was off camera said something along the lines of, we were just sitting there. She got up and she slapped them. Now it's difficult to hear a lot of that because of the traffic, but it appears that that's the allegation. She allegedly slapped 2 people. And the boy is saying you slapped 2 minors. So she appears to look directly at the teenage boy with the braids, and she says to him, don't believe that. Then comes the moment that everything changes. The teenage boy with the braids walks away from her and he walks over to the guy who's filming and he says, I'm going to punch her in her mouth. That's not a reaction, that's premeditation. Even if it's a couple seconds long or a couple seconds before the actual action happened, he walked away from her, walked over to the guy with the camera, say, I'm gonna punch her in the mouth. That is premeditation. So then he walks back, he closes the distance between him and the girl, he towers over her and stand in what can reasonably be interpreted as an intimidating posture. And he asks her, why did you put your hands on my friend? Then he punched her. She drops immediately. For a moment there, she's motionless. So she was clearly dazed. It looks like her head hit the ground. I know she hit the ground pretty hard. And then you can see off to the left side of the screen, there were two adult males walking by, and one of them was visibly startled as the woman hit the ground. Then the camera turns away and the video ends. Now, this is my opinion, and I'm going to label it as such. From the moment the video begins, it appears that he wanted to hit her. From the moment that the video begins, it appears that he wanted to hit her. From the moment she was finger wagging and they were going back and forth, none of that caused the punch, because he had already decided that he was going to strike that woman. If you look back at it, he didn't even know who the other kid was that she allegedly slapped. He didn't lose control, he exercised it. He didn't lose control, he exercised that control. He separated himself, he announced his intent, he returned, he postured, he questioned, and then he knocked the out of her. That's not a heat of the moment reflex. That's escalation with intent. And again, the crucial part here is that there were other teenage boys that were present, and most of them did not agree with what he did. You even hear when he was walking away, when he was walking up to the guy who was filming, when he was walking over to that guy, he said, or one of the guys in the background says, call the cops. That was an option. But in his mind, the kid with the braids, in his mind, he had already made up, as I said, that he was going to strike that woman. And the guys around him didn't agree with it. You can hear it, you can sense it, and you can see that there was a collective momentum amongst the guys that were there. This wasn't boys being boys. This wasn't none of that. This was a boy choosing violence with other boys around him not co-signing any of that. And I'll say this plainly as well. Unless your life is in immediate danger, or the lives of others is in immediate danger, there is no justification for a male striking a female. None at all. I don't care if it's disrespect, or I don't care if she's disrespectful. I don't care if she's yelling. I don't care if she's wagging her finger. I don't care if there's allegations. I don't care about any of that. There is no reason, no justification for a male to strike a female unless his life is in immediate danger, or the lives of others is in immediate danger. And young sir, I'll let you know this. You don't get to choose whether or not accountability finds you, because it already has.